Jamie, yes, Jamie will give me the page number. You'll see a memorandum that functions as a staff report, and right after it, you have an attachment A.
Okay, I just want to make sure we're all looking at the same thing. And can you also help clarify that this is a new vote?
Correct.
Okay.
I mentioned just a few minutes ago, what we are looking at is a resolution adopting, a draft resolution adopting a recommendation. This is slightly different procedurally from the vote on the substance that was done previously. Previously, you reviewed you deliberated after a public hearing and listening to the comments and staff presentation, the substance of the site plan application. What we're looking at tonight is the text of the draft resolution that's going up to council. So plausibly, you could have voted against the motion that was made by Vice Chair Shxx at the last hearing, yet still vote to approve the resolution if you believe that that will move the process along and reflects what was done at the last hearing. Alternately, you could look at the resolution and decide that you would rather vote for the original, and that would be an option. Either way, the item would go up to the council. It's not taking away the previous vote, it's voting on which resolution you're adopting.
Okay, so pause there now. I will go to Commissioner Brown with an announcement.
Thank you, Chair. I believe my fellow commissioners received an email addressed to each one of them. I also sent one to each council member, the city manager, and the city attorney. I want to go on record and set the record straight that regarding my vote on the site plan design review application, pure and simple, I made an error, no excuse. Please let the record show that I'm in favor and support this project, the revenue, the jobs, the benefits that it will bring to the city of Upland. That said, I want this project to move forward. And fortunately for me, it's going to be council that makes that decision. But I want the record to reflect how I really felt and how I should have voted. And I apologize for the error.
Thank you. Okay.
Discussion.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm going to say that as I'm sure everybody's on this commission's email boxes got blown up over the last month and a half. After the hearing on the 12th, I received emails from both sides of the issue. I reviewed the site plan a little closer, the design review, and I am more in favor of it now than I was at that meeting. So that's where I'm at going forward.
Any other discussion, comments? Yes.
And I believe we discussed this, but this has gotten even more convoluted now. I voted to pass the resolution. No. I was in favor of the project. I voted against the resolution brought forth by Vice Chair. How can we, is it possible to go back and approve the resolution as was presented on the special meeting?
Certainly. So your question was, well, you first stated that you were supportive of the project, and then I will remind the commission once again that we are only looking at the site plan piece tonight. So that's the first piece. So there's certain findings that were required to be made if the commission wanted to recommend approval of the site plan. The motion, however, from Vice Chair Shxx was to recommend denial. Accordingly, staff did a little bit of homework and presented to you this draft resolution recommending denial in accordance with that direction. We are back here tonight to look at that resolution and either adopt it or not. You also have as attachment B the entire staff report from the last meeting, which includes the draft resolution recommending approval. Depending on what motion is made by the commissioners and what the collective vote is, either resolution could be adopted, or you could feasibly send the staff back to write a whole nother resolution one more time. If it doesn't matter, if what's presented for you today is not what the commission has in mind. So those are your options for tonight. At the end of the day, substantively, no matter the vote, the council will get to look at the site plan anew. So it's effectively taking into consideration what the commission recommends one way or the other, but deciding all on their own and not being bound in any way to what the commission desires. So the commission, all 6 of you can collectively decide which resolution to adopt and send up to the council. That's all at your discretion. The public hearing at this point is closed.
Do you know what
You're
they're gonna do?
essentially in the same deliberation
Do you realize
stage
what
that
they're
you
gonna do?
were,
Oh, yeah, they're gonna approve it. They're gonna
2
approve
weeks
it.
ago
Yeah.
when that conversation was first started. This is a continuation of it. At this point, you have 2 resolutions in front of you, and you may vote one way or the other as to which one you would like to send to the council.
Thank you. Okay, further comments before we move back to motion? Right, who would like to make?
I'll make a motion, let's see, recommending city council approval for the site plan number 19-09 and design review number 19-17.
That's exactly what they're
For the Ridge Point
doing.
Upland project located at the northeast corner of Central Avenue and Foothill Boulevard. Further described as assessors parcel numbers 1006-351-09, 1006-351-10, 1006-572-11, 1006-551-12, 1006-551-22, and finally 1006-574-10.
Wow,
Is there a second?
wow,
I will second.
wow.
For clarification,
Yes, I was going to ask, let's pause here and make sure everybody understands. I'm gonna again
Yeah,
ask Isra just to be very
I
clear on
understand.
this.
They're approving it.
The motion, as I understand it, is
It's
to
okay.
adopt the original staff recommended resolution from the previous meeting, not the new one recommending denial. So once again, because I may confuse it there, this is a motion to recommend that the city council approve the site plan application.
That is my motion.
Approve the recommendation to,
we are
the city
recommending approval.
The commission would recommend the approval, the city council would decide whether, one way or the other, whether they would agree with that or not. That's the motion.
okay. So
Wow.
with that, let's vote.
Wow.
Jamie, do you mind announcing that for minutes?
This is approved by a 4-2 vote with two nays.